What's up, y'all? Hey, y'all. You already know it's your boy Akeem Damon coming to you when the fans talk. Season 2, episode 9. Yes, I'm back, y'all, for another episode. I'm glad to be back, man. I tell you, if we almost done the year, it's December 11th, I believe today is December 11th. Man, we almost through the year. My God, almost done. So I hope y'all been tuning into when the fans talk. My previous podcast, I had my dear bro Isaiah. Dog, we had a good talk about Netflix, and I promise you, we're going to continue with this Netflix talk. And on today, I have a very special guest. Very special guest. This girl I knew since 2012. Yeah, I said it right. 2012, I met this girl. It's been a long time coming. But I tell you, this girl is here to support my vision when the fans talk. So on today, I have my dear friend Maria. How you doing, Maria? Welcome to When the Fans Talk.
Thank you for having me.
So introduce yourself. Tell us a little about yourself and how you met your dear old friend Hakeem.
So yeah, me and Hakeem have been friends for a few years. I didn't know specifically it was 2012. Like,
Yeah,
it's
no,
kind
that's
of like
crazy. It's been that long,
yeah,
right?
it's been so long. You know, he proposed me this idea for a little while now that he's been wanting to do a podcast. You know, he did it, and now he's like in the studio. Like,
Facts.
You big now.
I'm big. Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, we know each other for a few years. It's been a good friendship. I have no complaints. We've been very supportive of each other's dreams and goals.
Facts.
So,
no complaints, do you hear that? No complaints.
no complaints.
I've been a good friend.
Yeah, I have no complaints. It's been good. My good friend.
So what are you doing now yourself? You know, you in school?
So yeah, I am a senior in school. I'm finishing up my almost there.
Come on here.
I'm finishing up my my bachelor's degree in healthcare administration. Yeah.
Healthcare,
right after I'm going for my master's.
Ooh, okay, she going big, y'all.
That's pretty much what I have going on. I plan on 2021 to execute this idea that I have. I don't want to say what it is yet. It's kind of in the works.
Okay.
But when I do proceed my idea, I'm going to have an event, and, you know, I want you to shed some light to it on your podcast.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Y'all hear that out there? She got an event soon, so I bet y'all know.
Yeah.
All my fans out there internationally, y'all going to be tuning into this event. Whenever it happens. We don't know yet, but it's coming.
In the coming months, you guys will see me pop up again. So
I hope she pops up. But yeah, so, you know, let's continue this Netflix talk. So on the previous episode, me and my friends talking about, you know, Netflix shows. I was talking about, you know, a few shows out there like, you know, The Iron Fist and Black Lightning. Who else? The Flash, Supergirl.
Right.
So what is your favorite Netflix shows?
I like, for example, like myself, I like shows where like maybe teach me a lesson, has a morale, has some type of something that grabs me in, because I have like, not that I have a short attention span, but I kind of do. Like, I kind of get bored of watching the show, and I'll open my phone and start like scrolling through Instagram. But I like shows who like grab my attention. Like, you know, they have a certain plot that keep you engaged, you know?
Yeah, facts.
So, for example, the show Grand Army. Have you watched it?
Yes, I watched Grand Army.
So, do you feel like, in a sense, you can relate to Grand Army?
Yes. Actually, in the previous episode, I was talking about Grand Army. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but the Grand Army is it's like a show that came out recently, I think, last month. And it's like, I think it's in Brooklyn, I believe it took place.
Yeah, based in Brooklyn.
And like, the characters and what they gone through regards to, you know, being in school, like, it's just so, like, relatable.
Realistic.
Yeah. Like, I was like, man. Like,
especially, like, for us, like, for our background. Yeah. Because, you know, it's like we have, like, violence or, like, what's, like, we have violence and we have, like, immigration issues that affect our family. So it's like, you know, when you see a show like that, you could, you know, put yourself in that predicament. Like, wow, I went through that. Like, I'm not the only one. And it sends like a certain message. Like, you know, you're not going through it by yourself.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know, in that show, it was in one episode, I believe, the girl got. I mean, I'm sorry to spoil y'all. I ain't trying to spoil. Spoiler alert. And I ain't trying to tell you the full thing, but
you could say she got sexually assaulted.
she got sexually in one episode. I'm gonna tell you what episode it is. I can watch it when I get home. If y'all watch it, I go watch it after the episode. All right. In one episode, this girl, she was with a few friends, and her friends was like, really touchy on her, and she didn't mind it. Like, she didn't mind it at first. She was like, "Oh, they good. This is my friend." Da da da. Like, and it was some guy that used to like that liked her, and he was like, "Yo, why you letting them touch you? Why you letting them touch you?" And she like, "Oh, nah, it's all right, it's all right." And then one point, she got in a cab, and they raped her. They both raped her, and at one point, she finally realized that, yo, this is serious. Like,
yeah,
I really been touched.
Yeah.
And she's went through this whole depression, and it was just so wow.
I think the thing is that it highlights sexual assault. So, for example, like the victim shaming, like, the guy's sister was like, "Oh, you're making it up," and then the guys who sexually assaulted her were like, "Oh, you were drunk, like you wanted it, you asked for it," stuff like that. So it's like, there's a lot of victim blaming when there's like a whole rape case or sexual assault, which is, I think, as a society, we should step out and look at the situation, from a different perspective. Yeah. So I think that sends a good message, because I feel like the youth, like Grand Army attracts a lot of youth. So those are the ones who watch that. They need to see that and understand that that's wrong.
Facts. Facts.
So, yeah. And also, I feel like one that a lot of people, at least from our background, could relate to is the one in Grand Army about the girl that she wants to go to college. She was like gonna marry the guy from Haiti so he could get his papers, and they were gonna pay her like $15,000. That was
crazy. Yo. I was like, what?
And she wasn't gonna go to college. She wanted to go wait for college, but if she married the guy, she had to go to college in the city.
Yeah.
So right there, her opportunities are limited.
Facts.
Right. So it was kind of like she was like between a rock. What is it? A rock and a hard place. Yeah, a rock and a hard place. It's like, what am I gonna do? Like, do I want to pursue my dream, or do I want to help my family?
Facts.
Because her family was stuck in a rough financial spot.
Yeah, I think her mom got injured actually.
Yeah, and they weren't working. Yeah. So it's like kind of like, wow, I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna marry this guy, get this money, and do that. But then in the end, her mom was like, don't marry him. I'm not gonna make you do something you're not gonna do. I'm so sorry if you haven't watched this.
You gotta watch Grand Army, y'all. Yeah. It's very intense. It's so much stuff.
It's a good show.
So much stuff you could talk about, but we ain't gonna talk about it right now.
Yeah, Grand Army.
It's like the whole thing, but. Watch Grand Army. That should be one of y'all lists, okay?
Yeah. Grand Army was the show that had like my attention span like I was on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about attention span, I remember last week I actually talked about Dear White People. When I first watched Dear White People, I know y'all tuned in last episode. I was telling my friend how my attention span was it was off. Like, I watched it and then I stopped because it was like I didn't really gravitate to it. Like, I wasn't fully intrigued of watching it. So I was like, the first episode, it was all right. But, I just turned it off. But after a while, when I turned it back on during this whole coronavirus, we had no choice but to watch Netflix because, it's not really out there to watch. Can't go to the movie. So I said, let me give another chance to Dear White People. So when I start watching it, I start to, feel like, yo, this is relatable. Like, these are, youth. And it was so relatable to, how the world is right now, across the African Americans. Yeah. I don't know if you watched Dear White People. I don't know if you watched
No, I don't, but I kind of know the gist of the show.
Yeah. I mean, even though it was a movie at first, because I know y'all watched it was a movie, Dear White People. I don't know y'all saw it, but they turned into a whole series to go by volumes. So you should watch it, Dear White People. It's very, how can I say it? Like cultural, if I'm saying it right. And it's very relatable to African American communities and going to college as African American, because in that series you can really see the whole dialect with regards to being African American and the rights you have and how people treat you and how people look at you. It's so much. I tell you, it's so much. You could watch, you could get from that. They're white people, but I tell you, it's very at first when you watch it, it's you might be a little bit distracted. You might be I might not understand it. But I guarantee you, if you keep watching it, you understand at the very end.
Right.
So another show that I was going to bring up, and I know you know, and I should know too already, the show You.
You.
I already know I talked about it last week, but you know, my dear from Maria know about the you.
Yeah.
So how you feel about that?
So I think that youth success has to do with the media as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know how now in social media it's like, oh my God, you're toxic.
Facts.
I love it. You're toxic. And it's like, you know, the name of the main character in
Joe.
you? Joe, he's so like, he's a stalker. He's a murderer.
Facts.
And it's like, oh my God, I love him. He's a murderer, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, it kind of sells as though females want a man in that sense, you know, to be that psycho over them.
He's really crazy, dog.
Yeah. So it's like, that's what sells.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, everyone's like waiting on season 3. When season 2 came out, December of 2019, I finished it in less than 48 hours.
I finished it in 2 days.
Yeah, literally.
Yo.
I kid you not. But that's what sells, though.
Yes. So how you felt in the beginning part, like season 1? I mean, season 1, yeah.
I thought it was boring.
You thought it was boring?
I thought it was boring, yeah, because he was like following her like on the train. Oh, Beck. He was obsessed with Beck.
Yeah,
Guinevere Beck.
Yeah,
Guinevere Beck was his life until like he met love, and
wasn't it so crazy how he really followed her like on the train? Then he was looking into. Like,
well, she walked into his bookstore.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Bookstore. Yeah, that's true. And like it's just the attention he like got looking at her. It was like so crazy. And then like we could just hear his inner thoughts about her. Like, oh, is it you? Like, is it you? Like, should I do this? Like, you could hear him, you know, going crazy. And it was one point where in the episode he was looking through a camera or something. He was trying to like see what she doing in her room. And you know, of course, American people, we love sex. You know, we love. You know what I mean? Come on, let's be real here. We love, you know, a little bit.
Not just American. It's
I mean,
everywhere.
Right, that's not American.
In the world.
They might be biased. I'm sorry, Americans. International.
No,
the
but
whole world.
All mammals like sex.
You know, so it was so crazy we saw her just, you know, masturbating. Like, it was crazy. I was like, wow. I was like,
but
whoa.
also sex sells.
Yeah, it does.
So.
It does. It really do sell sex, because let me tell you
like,
something.
look at the success of 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, 50 Shades of Grey.
Like, if you read the book, like, you know, like I read the book, and I'm not that much of like I've never been the best like English student or anything, but I would catch grammatical errors in the book.
Word?
Yeah,
Wow.
but then they made the movie, and it's like the movie was such a hit because sex sells.
Yo, that movie
they
was
sell
crazy.
you this whole erotic fantasy, and it's like people are like, oh my God, I want a guy like Christian Grey.
And the funny, I think it's on Netflix too. 50 Shades of Grey. I think it is, but
I'm not sure, but yeah, sex sells. So that's that.
So yeah, it's true. Cause most of the shows on Netflix, you know, have sex in them. Like even the Grand Army one, of course, you know.
Yeah.
Of course. Even I'll be another show I could talk about. The CW shows. I know y'all watch CW. A few of them is on Netflix, like Riverdale. Riverdale's another show. I know y'all watch. You watch Riverdale?
I don't watch Riverdale.
Oh, you don't watch Riverdale?
I'm
You gotta
sorry.
watch it. Let me tell you, Riverdale is crazy. And that season's coming out. Season 5 is coming out too. This guy plays in it.
Have you ever watched Skins?
Cody.
Skins?
Skins?
Yeah.
No, I ain't watched that.
So it's like a teenage-based UK show. It was maybe filmed in like between, I want to tell you a number, between 2009 and 2013, around there.
Wow.
And it's like the lives of like a bunch of teenagers over. It's like drugs, sex, like their crazy lives. It's like drama. It's really good though. If you guys haven't watched it, it's really good. Like I've probably rewatched it like 3 times.
Word?
Yeah.
Wow. I gotta watch that.
Yeah,
Is it on
it's
Netflix?
good. It's on Netflix. And it has
Skins.
it has maybe like 10, it has like 7 seasons.
Word?
7 seasons, yeah.
Oh, snap. I gotta get on that skin.
But that one, like, you know, the attention span thing, like, you'll
Yeah.
be hooked. Like, there's a few parts of Skins is like a little boring, but for the most part, you're like hooked on the show.
I'm gonna take a part and watch that.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking about another show I brought up to date the last previous episode. I was talking about a show called Quantico. I know you heard that show.
I've heard about it.
Quantico, I'm telling you, as I said last episode, I'm telling y'all now, Quantico, the season, not even episode 1, the whole season 1, oh my goodness. You're going to be so glued to it. I'm telling you.
Really?
Like, I'm telling you, it's so crazy. Like, yo, like, it's so crazy. I can't even explain how crazy it is. Like, just watch it, and then you comment. If you watch it, comment on this video and tell me how y'all feel after watching season 1. Because I'm telling you, yo, it's very, like, intriguing. Like, oh, my, when I watched it, man, I tell you, listen, when I watched that season 1, yo, I couldn't, obviously, late at night, I couldn't go to sleep, cause I was looking at all the episodes. Like, it's like 20 episodes, I believe. It was on ABC, Channel 7 series. So, saying what's that, Grey's Anatomy?
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's another one.
I've watched maybe 14 seasons of Grey's Anatomy.
That's crazy. When Derek left, I saw everybody left.
No, for real. I really think
it's crazy. When Derek left, that's when everybody left. Like,
yeah.
That's crazy.
I couldn't watch that after Derek died.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I still can't.
Yeah, I couldn't. Like,
and no, I'm lying. I actually watched it up until Alex left.
Oh, so Alex left?
So maybe I watched it until like 2017. Around there. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so crazy. But he wanted to leave. So I heard he wanted to leave. That's what he said. Like, he didn't want to do it no more.
Yeah, because it's like you killed everybody off.
Yeah.
Rhonda, you killing everybody.
Yeah, so it's like, hey, same thing with, I'm glad Law and Order's coming back. I saw a little thing about a preview of it.
I didn't know you watched Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know?
I feel like everyone, no, I kid you not, everyone after they finish watching Grey's Anatomy, they think they're a doctor. It's like they want to diagnose you.
Nah, not me.
And I'm like, where did you get your degree in YouTube Academy? Like, it's so funny.
Exactly, right? Nah, I don't believe I'm a doctor. I mean, it's very interesting, like, but I don't believe I'm no doctor. Nah, I stay in my lane. Okay?
I think it's more, when I was watching Grey's Anatomy, I was maybe in like 10th and 11th grade. So that influenced me wanting to major in the medical field when I was in college. And it wasn't until I was in college that I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing anything medical.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Y'all hear that out there, Grey's Anatomy fans? You see how influence they have on you?
Yeah, no, shows influence your life, like whether you believe it or not.
I know when I used to watch Law and Order, like that's Law and Order, not Law and Order, I mean Criminal Minds. Yeah, see, Criminal Minds make you think. Like, it's crazy. Like, the cases that they bring up, like, I mean, majority of them is rape cases.
Right. Law and Order SVU is majority of rape. That's why I stopped watching it.
I remember it was one of them in Law and Order. It was one episode. I don't know what episode it was or what season it was, where the girl got raped by her father, but the father it was crazy because like the daughter didn't want to confess to the people about how it happened. Like, she was trying to cover her father. And then her father was on the loose, hiding somewhere, trying to get caught. And the daughter is just crying, and blaming her boyfriend. I was like, whoa, you blaming your boyfriend for raping you, and it was your father? Like, yo, that was crazy. And I was like, whoa. And then eventually, when they got the truth, everything just came about. Everything came, and like the father and I believe the father and the boyfriend side, it was a fight in the precinct. Because, the boyfriend was like, oh, see, your father's like, and he punched him. Like, it was crazy. Oh, no. So, like, Law and Order make you think about, like, certain things. It's true. Certain shows make you think. Like, it's really crazy. Like, even the whole you thing with season 2, I was very crazy. I'm sorry. Well, no, as the statement said.
I think season 3 only gets worse.
You are who you attract. So, he finally reached his meter. Yo. Let me tell you.
But that saying is debatable because
really?
I know a lot of people who are like they're like negative. Like,
really?
It's like two different opposite people and they're together and they're happy. So.
Well, it can happen. It can happen. But in Joe's case, the girl that he ended up with in season 2, if y'all didn't watch it when I get home, please. Because season 2 is a whole. Watch season 1 first, then season 2, because it's a whole flip that came about in season 2. Like, it was really crazy. And season 3 coming out next year. I don't know what month though. But
yeah, somewhere.
I don't know what to expect because Joe is just crazy. The girl he dated is just crazy. Like, to be honest, the girl that he dated in season 2, she was very nice. Like, she had a nice home. He met her because he was some new job.
Because love comes from money.
True.
Come on now.
True.
Love comes from money.
Gold diggers out there. The gold diggers.
Yeah.
Come on, Kanye West.
Oh,
Jamie Foxx. But yeah, it's crazy. But I did not expect that. Like, I was like, whoa. Like, that whole twist, like, it shocked me. Like, I remember going on Facebook and see everybody talking about the whole twist and stuff. And I was like, yo, I feel the same way too, because I was like, yo, I did not expect her to be like that. Because she was very nice, very collected to herself. Like, she was just, a good girl, but I didn't know she was going to flip out like that. Like, that was really crazy. And then the whole point of Joe putting Becky in that thing downstairs in the basement.
Glass box?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, Joe, you really crazy, yo. Yo. So season 3, I don't know what to expect season 3. I mean, hopefully it's very interesting. It's not boring because sometimes Netflix got a way of making shows like too much. Like they do a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Even the movies too. Like some movies just too much. Like The Fatal Affair. I know you watched that.
No.
You watched Fatal Affair?
No.
It was with Neil. It was Neil Long and I think Mike. No, not Mike Epps. I forgot his name, but y'all know him from Loving Basketball. The guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's in it too. But it was just very very predictable about the whole situation, about how everything gonna turn out. It's very predictable. Very, very, very. And of course, A Fall from Grace. I believe it's called, right? A Fall from Grace. I believe Tyler Perry's movie.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
though.
that was another movie.
I'm not too big on like Netflix. Like I jump from like Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Stars.
She going more out there. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking about Hulu, what is your top shows on Hulu?
I don't have a top show, but I've been like recently binge watching Catfish for some reason. I don't know.
Catfish? Really?
Catfish.
Hold on.
Weird.
Catfish is from MTV, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Catfish. I remember that show.
They have like shows like that like on Hulu.
Yo,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Recently though, I watched they have a Tekashi 6ix9ine documentary. And
really?
It's not that it's crazy, but you kind of get to understand him a little better, like why he do what he does, like where did he start from, where he at now, like it's really it's detailed.
Mental health too. He got a lot of problems with his mind.
Yeah, but honestly, like if you guys have watched it, like most of the things that he does stems from his dad.
Wow.
Like
really?
most of and his dad, I'm guessing he had a court date and his dad went to go see him at the court date with his girlfriend. And when he came outside, he's like, oh yeah, that's my son, Daniel Hernandez. Wow. Millionaire rapper, this and that. And I'm like, but you never were there for him. And now that he's in court, you want to talk about your millionaire rapper's son?
Yo, that's crazy.
It's now you want to support me now that because I have money. But he lives in a shelter, so.
Oh snap!
The father lives in a shelter somewhere in New York.
Wow. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, but you get a background. It's Tekashi 6ix9ine, and they don't. Like how on Netflix on the first page they promote like the new stuff they have.
Yeah.
Tekashi, they don't promote it like at the opening page of Hulu. They don't when it came out.
Really?
At all.
So you got to put it in search.
You have to put it in search to find it because
that's crazy.
Like he doesn't lie when he says like the media has blackballed him.
Wow.
Yeah. It's true.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
And it's like a lot of people be like, why are you watching that Snitches documentary? I heard a few people talking about it on Twitter. It was like they were talking about it on Twitter. Yeah. I'm like, let me check it out.
Wow. I mean, we have our pros and cons. Some people say he's a snitch. Some people say he came out just to, save his behind. So,
but it was crazy though. Like the whole Tekashi rise to fame from beginning to end, like it's crazy because it's very like detailed.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah,
I want to know about this guy's life. But I know at one point he was commit suicide. I saw something on Instagram.
Yeah, but that was recently. Yeah. Like this documentary was maybe they finished filming at some point in the summer.
Wow. So this year?
Yeah, this year. I believe.
Wow. Hold on. Wasn't Hulu had R. Kelly's thing?
No, that was it was another TV network. But I remember I saw it.
Oh, I thought that was Hulu. I thought Hulu
no,
had
it's
that.
not. I think Hulu does have, but Netflix has it. Did they take it off?
R. Kelly?
Yeah.
I gotta check.
And then they have like after R. Kelly was arrested because all the charges and stuff. They have a 3-part that is called The Reckoning, and I believe it's on Netflix. If I'm not mistaken. I remember watching it.
I gotta take care. I gotta watch that. Cause
yeah.
I heard about. I watched a little bit of it. It was pretty crazy about how the girls were saying. I mean, I have my own views about it. I don't want to express it on here because everybody got their own views about it. But it's just crazy how what happened and how the parents, how they felt about their daughter.
Yeah.
Going R. Kelly, like it's a lot.
Yeah.
I know some of y'all probably watch it out there, but let me tell you something. It's very crazy. If you didn't watch it yet, I think it's on Netflix or Hulu, one of them, I believe. I don't remember which one, but I'm telling you, it's very interesting. Like, it's like I know some Hulu got a lot of documentaries, same as Netflix.
Yeah, Hulu has a lot of movies, documentaries, like a lot of stuff. It has a lot. It's very combined.
Like, it's crazy. But funny, Netflix actually combined with Disney.
Now they're combined.
They have some Disney shows on Netflix. If I didn't know,
and they have Nick shows on Hulu. Like they have Drake and Josh on Hulu.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like how?
And I believe like Hey Arnold is as well.
On Hulu?
On Hulu, yeah.
Oh, I gotta take care of that. Hey Arnold, that's my man. That's the main man right there.
Yeah, they have like iCarly, stuff like that.
iCarly? Oh, snap.
Yeah, on Hulu.
Wow. Cause I know I saw what show I saw? I saw one of them shows on Disney called Bunkin'. Is it Bunkin'?
Bunked?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's the show.
Yeah, they have it.
Yeah, I mean, I finally saw the whole season. Y'all don't judge me out
there.
But
that's like new Disney. That's not like our Disney. I feel like at least my Disney is like.
You want to talk about my Disney?
No.
I go way back in the days.
Yeah, you go way back, but my Disney is like Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place.
That's my
okay,
Disney
so
too.
then we're part of the same Disney.
That's my Disney.
Yeah, like High School Musical, Camp Rock.
Facts. High School Musical was too much. It was too much.
You remember like the Friday night movies? I used to look forward to Fridays all the time just because they would have like the movies on Disney Channel.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That was something I used to look forward to.
Those the shows back then.
Yeah.
I know it's something for y'all. Wait. Generation Z people on here. Or X. I don't know which one it is.
Gen Z. I'm a Gen Z.
Yeah, Gen Z. Yeah.
I'm a Gen Z. Wait, I'm a Gen Z. Yeah.
I think
you're
Gen Z
a millennium.
I'm millennial?
It depends. Were you born in 97 or 96?
97.
You're Gen Z.
I'm Gen Z?
If you were born in 96, then you'll be a millennial.
Oh,
yeah.
So I just missed millennial. I just missed it. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. I learned something new today. I thought I'm millennial. Oh, shoot. Dang, man. That's crazy. But it's all right. It's all right. Gen Z, we already know how we roll, okay? We already know.
Millennials and Jay-Z is Gen Z. I said Jay-Z.
You said Jay-Z.
Gen Z. We're probably the most hated generations.
Why you say that?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Like, older people hate us.
What do you mean, the baby boomers?
Yeah, the baby boomers, they hate. Okay. I'm going to let you in on a little piece of something.
And stuff.
No, listen to what I'm about to tell you. I'm about to put you on game.
Let me know.
Listen.
I'm listening.
So the baby boomers is now the ones who they get Social Security and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how we worked. We get taxed for Social Security. A lot of Gen Z and millennials, they either are starting their own business.
Yeah.
Or they work off the books, or they don't work at all. So that Social Security money is not coming in.
True, yeah.
Because they're not taking out those taxes.
That's bad
so
news,
it's affecting the baby boomers. That's why they hate us.
You see that? Y'all hear this? She going a little bit educational on us tonight.
I mean, I had to write a paper about it. I might as well drop
school.
some knowledge.
She's trying to school me right now, yo.
Nah, I'm not trying to
on my podcast, but it's all right.
Never.
But you know what's funny? It may hate us, but we had the best cartoons and the best shows. Going back, even anime too. Going to anime talk, we had the best like anime and shows like. That's So Raven, Zack and Cody. It's The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. We have so much shows out there.
Yeah.
You can't miss it. Like, I'm hoping they will bring it on Netflix. Netflix brought some old shows on, like, One on One, Sister, Girlfriends, you name it. They brought all that on Netflix, if y'all didn't know. So I'm hoping they'll bring the old Disney shows on there, too. It was a lot of old school Disney shows I can remember. Let me see. Hannah Montana's another one. Who got Miss Hannah Montana? Miley Cyrus. Her crazy self. Who else? Oh, High School Musical, of course. High School Musical.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
I got tired of High School Musical. I got tired of them. High School
really?
Musical. Yeah, I got tired of it.
I love High School Musical.
Yo, if it comes on again, I ain't watching it.
I thought
number
High School
3
Musical was great.
Number 3 was not all that.
It wasn't.
Okay, no,
it was like it went on a downward spiral.
Like number one, like High School Musical.
The first one is the best one.
That was the best one.
Yeah.
With Vanessa, what's her name? Higgins.
Vanessa Hudgens.
Huggins. Yeah. Shh, beautiful girl, beautiful. I crushed on her back in them days. Yes, I did. You know,
Hakeem, you were like 11.
What do you mean? I was 11.
You were like 11.
I was 12. Okay. I was 12, learning about love. Ain't no problem with that. Okay. I learned about love back in them days.
She make your heartbeat skip.
Something like that.
Anyhow.
I was chilling, but I was enjoying the music, everybody singing and stuff. It was real nice, but High School Musical 3, that was it. I don't know what they was trying to do. I mean, I know they're going to college, I believe, but
it's like the graduation.
Yeah, it was just too much going on, too much, but definitely that was one of our big movies, and of course, Willy Wonka.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, Willy Wonka.
I've always thought that like that movie could have been better.
Yeah, it could have. Yeah, it could have been.
Like
better.
the movie has so much potential.
Yeah, facts. It really did. Think about it now. Like,
but I realize now that I'm older. Also, have you ever watched like The Cat in the Hat?
Yes.
Have you watched? Did you watch it when you were younger?
Yes.
And now that I'm older, it contains a lot of dark humor, and it's kind of like I don't want my nieces and nephew to watch a movie like that because that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's true because I was Cat in the Hat when I was like I think I was in either 4th grade. I'm trying to remember. I think I was like age like 11 or something like that, and like I watched it, but I mean I didn't fully understand it. I mean I read the book, so I went based on the book, Cat in the Hat. Y'all know Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss, come on here. That was one of the books too. Dr. Seuss, man, back in them days, whoo, he was the man. Same with Judy Blume too, but I ain't going there. or die or Wimpy Kid.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah, Wimpy Kid. There we go. I had to go back in time, Maybe I'm old, y'all.
I think Junie B. Jones was like the OG.
Junie B. Jones?
Junie B. Jones was like, she was like that girl. Like she was everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And she was always getting herself into the mix with something. Like she was like me as a kid. Like I would read about her and I'm like, we're like the same kid.
Another one that is on Netflix now actually? Goosebumps.
Really? I never like
Goosebumps. You know like Goosebumps?
I'm not into scary or like mystery.
Let me tell you something. Goosebumps was my elementary school, PS95. They always play Goosebumps for school lunch.
Really?
Like after we, I know y'all know, after school lunch, we go upstairs and watch a movie. They always put on Goosebumps.
Really?
Like I was like, yo, and even the same one over and over again. I got tired of it.
Oh,
like,
no.
I was like, what's wrong with school? Like, what is this Goosebumps? I mean, it was one of the play that it really scared me. Yeah, it scared me. I was young. I was young them days. Okay, I got scared, yo. I ran out the auditorium. I ran out.
If there's one movie that you would like to see, like a remake or like a part 2 to it, what would it be?
That's a good question. I could say maybe. Let me think about that. Certain movies. I mean, I'm not even a movie person, really. I mean, I watch it, but like, I'm more of a show person. You know what I mean? But of course, talking about movies, I believe the Hannah Montana movie should be remake.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not expect you to say that.
Why?
Just, I don't know.
I'm talking about Disney, right? I
mean, no, we talk about Disney, but I meant like overall, like from your childhood.
Overall.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I scratched that. Well, but seriously, no, the Hamilton movie, I think it needed a retake because like those storylines, I feel like it's just everybody trying to find out who's Hannah Montana. That's Miley Cyrus. Like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think that needs to be. I feel like it gotta be more intense. Like, I don't know, it was too much going on. Another movie I could say, my childhood. Well, another minute, Lion King again. Lion King. I don't know why they remake it, and the remake of Lion King was terrible.
Really?
Yeah, I saw the movie theaters last year.
No, I never.
It was a big hype. Good, don't watch it. Let me tell you something. I know some of y'all may watch it out there, but the Lion King remake, yo, bro. Like, yo.
I like the Aladdin one. I thought the Aladdin one was
Oh yeah,
good.
Aladdin one was good.
The Aladdin one
With
was
Will
good.
Smith. That was
Yes,
a good one.
I thought that one was really
I
good.
watched it. That was very good. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it fully. They should make The Prince and the Frog.
The Princess and the Frog?
Yeah, they should make a movie of. Yeah, remake that movie.
I agree.
Should make that one. Yeah. Of course, Cinderella. Nah, Cinderella is too much. I mean, I heard there was,
It's
Broadway.
too cliche.
I know Broadway got Cinderella. I think they cut it off.
I think it's too cliche because Cinderella's like everyone's love story.
True.
It's too cliche.
Yeah, I can say that. I say that.
I think the movie that I would want to remake would probably be Matilda. Matilda is my number one childhood movie.
Oh yeah.
Like that's my number one childhood movie, but my number one Christmas movie is Elf.
Oh, you're going Christmas now? All right.
I mean, why not? We should. It's the holiday season.
The Grinch. I mean that movie. It's all right. I mean,
it's all right.
It's all right.
Like a 1 to 10, what is it? Like a 7? I would say a 7.
7.5.
You being generous. You being generous.
7.5. It's not bad, and it's not good at the same time. Like certain parts of the Grinch, like I don't know. I feel like it's just too much, and the singing is like like I don't know. Like I fully enjoyed it. I mean, I did like Santa Claus. Santa Claus. I like that movie. It wasn't too bad. Christmas movie or something.
Does Home Alone count as a Christmas movie?
Home Alone?
Yeah, kind of. Not really.
Actually, one of my friends posted on Facebook that Home Alone 3 is the best. Do you feel that way?
I think it'll always be the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. A lot of people say Home Alone 3 was the best. I don't know how y'all feel out there. Y'all feel the same way?
Yeah, because I don't like the one where he's like stuck in New York.
Really?
It's like the movie's all over the place.
Interesting. I mean, I watched Home Alone. I mean, I didn't really like focus too much on it. Like I watched it, but before I get to that, I think another remake need to be made. The Notebook. I don't care. No one says The Notebook should be a part 2. I don't care.
So
and then part 2.
Movies like The Notebook, Dear John. It gets me like, what is it that us young people say in my bag? Because it's just like I start crying and I can't stop. Yo. I'm like, where is love like that?
And by the way, The Notebook is on Netflix too. Y'all didn't know it's on Netflix. Cause I watched it again a couple of weeks ago, and I was just like, man,
really?
This guy.
I can't put myself through that.
Yo.
It's like you know when you expected something, and it's like the outcome is gonna be bad. Like I can't put myself through that again.
But the whole storyline, how like things is like, that was crazy. How things just flip at the end, like. Like I really thought that was it for Homeboy. Like, Homie was depressed, Homie was done with life. Like, It was crazy. Like, and then to be honest, the pain actually pushed him to do better though, because he able to build a house and get his
But that's how it should be though.
Yeah, the
like
pain will push you.
If you're in a couple, like you're supposed to push each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, but I think they need a part 2.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely.
But
part 2.
They get old though.
Yeah, I know. That's a crazy thing.
They get old and they die together at the end. They literally hold hands
I know.
And
it's sad. I know. It's sad.
But why would you want a part 2 like in the afterlife or something, or you want a remake?
Afterlife. Probably a remake. Like I feel like he
no, but the thing is that those actors, their names aren't coming to me right now, but they did their thing on that. Like that movie should remain untouched.
I feel like
that movie should remain untouched.
Even though it's like a story, whatever. Mm-hmm. But like I feel like he could have been like a little bit more younger, telling his kids. Like I don't know, but it's funny how you got to tell the lady like because she's sick. I was sad. I'm sorry. Like it hurt me.
It hurt me.
I know what I'm talking about. That part when they come and take her. Oh, I don't think about that.
Yeah, because she had Alzheimer's.
Yeah, Alzheimer's. Yeah, that was a sad thing about that. I was like, damn. So I feel that movie against like talking about Alzheimer's, like how the effect it could have on your brain. Like she didn't remember nothing. Like he had told the whole story from when they met to the end. Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy. I'm like, whoa. And at the end, they finally, and they finally died. So you're right. Probably shouldn't be a part 2. But I feel like it could be a little adjusted. Like, the storyline could be a little adjust. Like, like how she end up into the nursing home, because it didn't say how she got sick.
Right.
Like, it didn't tell us how she got sick. Like, it just went from whatever to to her nursing home. Like, I feel like it could have went from when they got married to like how they developed the relationship and how they end up and how she ended up in nursing home. Because I was a little lost at the end, but then I caught on what happened. So that's what I'm saying. I got a little lost.
It's more of like, so the Notebook is actually like he's reading the stories to her.
Yeah. Telling the whole storyline.
But they said that you're supposed to do a lot of reading with a person with Alzheimer's. It helps the retention.
True. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like at one point of the story, like, I feel like it could have went, like, it could show, like, how can I say it? Like, after they got married, like, what happened and how they, how they became a big happy family, whatever. But I get the storyline, though, but it's just sad, I was sad movie. And, of course, Titanic, I know.
No, Titanic.
Leonardo DiCaprio, come on, man. That's the guy right there.
Titanic is... After I figured out, like, the whole love plot was fake, I kind of, like...
Fake?
Yeah, you know that, like, Rose and Jack never existed.
Really?
And I'm so sorry to burst your bubble, but they never existed.
I hear that? Oh, shoot.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. Like,
she's a fan. When the fans talk, she's talking.
I'm gonna tell you guys. Yeah, I'm chatting.
She's talking now. You see, I told you she's gonna change.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to brush your bubble. It's the truth. They never existed. The Titanic was a boat that sunk.
Yeah, I know. You think they do a remake of it?
No.
That's good. I don't think so either.
I don't think unfortunate events
should be. Yeah, I feel. Yeah.
Like, you even like with the whole 911 movie.
Wow, I ain't like that.
Yeah, no.
I ain't like 911 movie. I feel it was.
And I remember we have a family friend who he's a survivor from 911 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A first responder. And when the 911 movie first came out, like, my family went, like, as a family, we all went to go watch it. I was maybe like 8, 9 years old.
Okay.
And, like, I still remember the movie vividly in my head,
Wow.
As a child, that's not something I want to pleasantly remember.
9/11, my God.
Yeah.
That movie was crazy. I know y'all watched 9/11 movie, but if you didn't, I believe it's on YouTube, I believe. Maybe on Netflix, type it in.
But it's like the documentary one.
Oh.
I think the one that is on Netflix is the documentary. The one that I'm talking about
is the real movie.
Is the actual movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
Actors.
Yeah, I saw that movie. Yeah. How everything came. Yeah.
And they're like under the rubble and they're like talking to each other. They're like
crazy.
Communicating under the rubble, like yelling, like, "Oh yeah, hang on."
I don't know how they made a movie like that. I'm like, how y'all made a movie about 9/11? Like, why? Like,
I don't know.
Why make a movie about 9/11? Like,
I don't agree with the remake of.
That was a very serious tragedy that happened in New York City.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I felt offended as a New Yorker. I feel offended, y'all.
I think those are some things that should be kept as a documentary.
Yeah, that's how I feel
for
too.
Like maybe teaching purposes and stuff like that, but not something that should be recreated.
Yeah, even the one 2020. I mean, not 2020. 2012. Sorry, 2012. How the world gonna end?
Well, that's sci-fi.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We don't know how.
Yeah, it's not realistic. It's sci-fi, so.
Same the other movie they have Tomorrow. That's another movie that was like 2012. Like,
yeah.
They try to show certain event how the world gonna end, how New York City gonna be flooded, and how people. Yeah, that movie was crazy.
Well, think about this now. So the time that we're living in. Imagine there's a movie created about COVID and everything that went on. How would you feel?
I don't know, because we still in COVID.
Exactly. So it's like you can't depict the time in film.
True.
Because there are different situations, you know?
True.
So it's a tragedy that all of us, as not even Americans, as a human race, we're all going through it, you know?
You know, it's so funny because it's a show on Netflix called Between. I know I talked about it last episode, where in between there was a kind of an illness going around in the village, and there was quarantine to the point that they're martial law. Like, they couldn't leave the village at all. And they leave, they getting shot. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's martial law.
And it was one part of the show, it's the last previous episode, how they had all the dead bodies all like out on the field,
Yeah.
and there was burning fire on their bodies. Like, they was burning the bodies. There was
Right.
so much bodies that died, and like they couldn't even bury them. So when I saw that just reminded me how they're showing the dead bodies on Channel 7 and all them other channels of all the people that died for corona, all them thousands of people. So like that show right there sort of like was so relatable to what's going on right now. The
Right.
Between. I don't know if y'all
Right.
I mean, it's like a 2-season show.
No, I've never
It's
watched
on Netflix.
it.
You should watch it. It's very interesting too.
But-
It's very intriguing.
Now let me ask you a question. You've seen those people who during like our hard lockdown,
Mhm.
they were on Instagram or like Facebook or like
Yeah.
Snapchat something, and they were talking about how COVID wasn't real and it was all like the 5G. Do you remember seeing that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Right. So
Yeah, that's a lot
those
of people
people,
saying.
those are the people that I like to call the conspiracy theorists, right?
Mhm.
When a film like that, like the one you just explained,
Yeah.
comes out, the conspiracy theorists watch it.
Mhm.
Don't you think that creates more like things
True.
in their head?
True.
I'm not
true.
saying that the conspiracy theorists are wrong, because there's definitely like a few theories that I'm like, that might be right.
Yeah.
You know, like they might
Mhm.
be onto something. But it's like, yo, like you put in more ideas into people's head, but it's fiction, it sells.
True.
Anything that could be sold to the audience, they're gonna pitch it.
I agree. I agree because that Between, like, it was just so like realistic. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, it feel like we right. And funny thing is, during that one, it was shown during the wintertime. Like, it was cold and stuff. Like,
Right.
And it showed how people was like fighting for food. Like,
Right.
it was this group of kids in the show. Not trying to spoil it for you. I got what you mean. I get home. You know, this is the episode. It was a group of kids and how they stole this guy's meal. Like, it was crazy. Like, and they was going hard. Like, they was gonna kill him. Like, they was going, yeah. Like, I was like, whoa. So, you know, it's just crazy how that show just sums up what's going on right now in the world. Like, it's just crazy. But I get you saying about the, you know, conspiracies and stuff like that. You know, with Corona. Yeah, I know the conspiracies and the people saying things and stuff about coronavirus, where it came from. I remember getting on coronavirus, people saying something what was that for the towers, some towers they were
The
saying?
5G towers.
Yeah, 5G towers. I
Yeah.
was like, why the 5G towers?
Let me put you something else in perspective.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say something, we're gonna talk about it, but it's gonna tie into something else.
Okay.
Watch how I'm about to do it.
Break it
You
down.
remember when They See Us came out on Netflix?
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
You remember the impact it had on the
Yo,
media,
when
on
I see- yo,
everybody,
that show.
right? Do you remember? I don't want to say how they made Donald Trump look, because I'm personally not a Trump supporter.
Mhm.
But do you remember how they highlighted how Donald Trump wanted to give the boys the death penalty, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel about the film? Before I continue saying what I'm going to say. How did that make you feel?
Speechless.
Really?
Yeah, it's just so much.
So many
put in
injustices
perspective, like, it's
in our
just-
community.
Just crazy how the whole thing, like, how they even, like, it's crazy. Like, I can't even explain it. Like,
It's too much. It's
just too much.
emotional.
It
It
is
was
too much.
emotional.
It's just, if y'all didn't watch it, it's on Netflix. When it's still there, and like before you watch it, please like take a time and a moment to really get it. Cause I'm telling you, it's really,
mentally prepare yourself.
It's really, really, really mental. Like, your mind gonna be like.
You don't have to do it in one sitting though. You can do
Yeah.
it in parts.
doing it part, cause it's like so much.
But when
like,
you
yo,
watch the last part, which is the most like it's the hardest
Yeah.
one, which is Corey's story, just be a little bit more open minded, because it's very tough.
cause I didn't finish it. Like, I
You couldn't.
yeah, I ain't finished it. 'Cause
So-
it's just.
I say that to say this.
Mhm.
Did you notice how they highlighted our president? That's the name I'll use. Our
Our
president
president.
in the film.
Yeah.
So imagine that film would have been released before his elections in 2016. How would you think things went?
It probably went crazy. Yeah. So I would say.
I feel like things would have went the same way though.
You sure?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like the black community will lean more, like not just the black community, like most of like those Gen Z and millennials that could vote at that age, because I'm a Gen Z and I couldn't vote during those elections. I wasn't 18 yet.
Mm-hmm.
They would have shifted more towards Hillary.
True, yeah. But you know, funny, Hillary still. I'm not gonna put politics. Hillary did win,
Yeah,
But-
but the popular vote.
but the whole I don't know what happened.
Electoral college,
yeah,
of course.
this pushed everything to Trump. Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
But not ever since they announced that Biden won, like Trump hasn't been on Twitter
Yeah.
Fake news.
Even though he's still
Fake
fighting
news.
with his
news.
ballots and stuff. We don't know what's about that. We gonna, hopefully next month we figure out what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're not about to get into politics.
Nah, politics.
This podcast is about Netflix.
This is when there's a fans talk, right? We Netflix fans just expanding on different shows and how we feel, the experience we get. But yeah, it's just that show that movie when they see us like on Netflix. Netflix did their thing. I don't know. Netflix be just giving out shows that just make you really think sometimes. Like it's really crazy. Like, but if you didn't watch it yet, I'm telling you, just take your time and like try to really take it slow. Like, don't try to rush into it. Don't try to miss out important information because it's a lot of, like, if you miss it, you better go back and watch it again because it's very I tell you, so much to say about when they see us. Because when it came out, like, everybody was on social media saying like, yo, like, I didn't see that, like, I didn't watch it on Netflix. Go on Netflix right now, watch it. Like, it's like crazy. Like, people were speechless, people were crying, like, people was very dramatic about it. Like, it was so much going about when they see us on Netflix. Like, it was crazy. And, Netflix really got their views. Like, they getting their money, Netflix. Let me tell you something. They getting their money for real. Like, I think Netflix is like the toppest watching station out there. Netflix, I believe. I think it's top 10. Hulu's coming up. Hulu been around for years. I mean, it's been around for a long time. I think the same amount of time as Netflix. Netflix been around for a long time, like since way back. I remember when I was in high school, I heard about Netflix.
Yeah, but there's a lot of streaming services though now. Like they have Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Video, Amazon Prime Video.
Yes.
They have Apple TV, Disney Plus.
Yeah, a lot of them. Stars with Power.
Oh, Power.
We ain't get Power yet. She watched Power. I watched it a little bit, but she watched Power. I mean,
now it's called Ghost.
Not called Ghost because I think Ghost got. I think he died. Something like that. Yeah. Oh! I'm sorry to break.
No, but a lot of people know. A lot of people know that Ghost died.
I didn't mean to spoil for y'all. If y'all watching Power, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Ghost died. So now, like, it's like Tariq his son.
Repeat it. If I don't know.
Well, if you don't know now, you know. It's called Ghost now, and it's starring his son Tariq. So it's kind of like the life of Tariq, but the story is like now beginning to unravel. Yeah.
I gotta watch it because I watched Power. I watched like the first couple of seasons. I mean, not season, episodes. Like,
you need to catch. Up.
It's very. I heard it's crazy. I got a lot of Power fans out there on my Facebook page and all over social media. Like,
Power is like constant drama.
She's a big Power fan over here.
Power is constant drama. Like they're on it all the time.
She's a Power fan.
Yeah, I am a Power fan.
Like, if you want to know about Power, just hit her line. You can follow on Instagram, follow on Facebook.
I don't have Facebook.
Also Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok, all right? Follow her if you want to know about Power.
I don't have Snapchat, and don't follow me on TikTok.
Why not? Are you crazy? Oh, she ain't crazy on TikTok. I'm on TikTok. She is very crazy on TikTok. But Instagram, you can follow Instagram. You want to, know about Power. If she accepts you, I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta accept you.
If
I don't know who you
first.
are. I don't know who you are.
Don't be a creep.
Yeah.
Don't be in DMs.
No, don't.
I know she's pretty, right? I know she's a pretty girl, right? I know she's pretty. If you see me on YouTube, you can see how pretty she is. If you listen to audio, she's pretty. So don't hit her DMs. Yeah, she got a boyfriend, y'all. Okay.
Hakeem.
What?
Why?
What? My bad. I mean to take the cat out the hat.
You mean the cat out the bag?
Out the bag, pause. All right. It's time to wrap up the show, y'all. You got a little crazy right now. But so it's the end. I hope y'all enjoy When the Fans Talk Season 2, Episode 9. My dear friend Maria, she'll be back on very soon. Especially for her event that's coming very soon next year. I'm trying to have her on, before the year is out. If not, y'all see her next year. So hopefully, y'all enjoy this podcast. Share it with your friends. Share it with your loved ones. Share it with whoever. We Netflix. Not Netflix. We are on Instagram. You see, she got me messed up now. You're talking about we are on Instagram. When the fans talk _19. Once again, follow us at when the fans talk _19. There is a few events coming out next year. I want you to stay tuned, stay in the loop. We all over right now, y'all. I'm telling you, we on iHeartRadio, we on TuneIn Radio, we on Amazon Music, we on Spotify, we on also Apple Podcasts, we on Google Podcasts, we on so many links. This type of when the fans talk and it pops up, hit the follow. We on YouTube too. Follow on YouTube, subscribe to us on YouTube. As I said again, spread the word. We on TikTok. Thank you. We're on TikTok. I believe it's when the fans talk _21. Follow us on TikTok. I got a few videos on there, we going to do. So, just spread the word, y'all. Like, comment, share. As I said again, this episode is very, very educational, very dialect. She was giving us some ideas and some views about how she feels about certain things and, education and stuff like that, She was going on. She stole my podcast, y'all. She stole it. But it's all right. It's all right, y'all.
If you guys want to see me back, just like this video.
All right, well, excuse me.
Give it a thumbs up.
Okay. Y'all heard from the lady, right? Y'all heard from the lady. All right. Hit the thumbs up, all right? If you want to hear her more and, want to hear more about this Netflix talk, even though we're going to have another episode next week with my other friend, and, we're going to see how that goes. But right now, we're going to end the show, and y'all already know how I end the show with my saying. It's not what they say. It's what you say, because your words matter at the end of the day. So long. Spread the word. Or when the fans talk, season 2, episode 9 is out with your friend, with your brother, from another mother. Yours truly, Akeem Damon.